Okay, good.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Great. Yes.
Okay.
All right.
So that's the
Good
problem with having multiple connections. Thanks.
Yes.
So
Anyway.
thank you, everyone. My name is Kellogg Fairbank, and I'm the CEO at Nash. I've been in the fintech industry for more than 10 years, working for companies such as Global Collect, Braintree, and PayPal. I am based in Amsterdam, and as I said, CEO of Nash. We are a regulated fintech platform where banking meets crypto. So we offer cash accounts, DeFi-powered earnings, and crypto trading all in one app. And so what we're looking to do is we're looking to bridge the gap between traditional and decentralized finance, which you've probably heard about, which is DeFi. So newcomers can access real crypto services in an app that feels just like a digital banking platform that they all know. And then experts can enjoy market-leading rates, next-gen wallet security, and the convenience of one app for all their crypto needs. So what we do is we make crypto safe, easy, and accessible. So as I mentioned, we are, if you look at fintech, it's focused on disrupting the front end of the financial system. And DeFi, which is decentralized finance, is focused on disrupting the back end of the financial system. We are really covering both sides. If we look at the crypto space today, there is phenomenal growth, right? So if I look at DeFi alone, in May 2019, we had about 500 million in total value locked. As of today, it's over 150 billion. So it's growing at a phenomenal rate. And there are numerous advantages to blockchain itself, right? So it's faster settlement with lower fees. It's reduced counterparty risk. There's financial inclusion, and I think many of us know all the advantages of crypto and DeFi as well. But we are only at about 4% of the world's population has touched crypto, so there's a massive opportunity in the space. And if you look at crypto from top down, there are two major opportunities that attract retail users to crypto. The first one is high returns, which is an alternative to stocks. And the second is high earning possibility on capital, so an alternative to banks. And what Nash aims to do is make it as easy as possible for users to take advantage of both of these opportunities. If we look at the market today, there are, the main problem that Nash addresses is that there are no user-friendly gateways to crypto. So you have two categories that existing solutions fall into. You have the dummy and the expert. So the dummy is accessible, but with many trade-offs. So they're very expensive. So Coinbase can charge very high fees when you buy crypto. They're oversimplified functionality. So they are walled gardens. They don't have access to DeFi. And you don't have access to markets for smaller tokens. They're also custodial, right? And custodial has its own risks. Then you have the expert solutions, and these are a UX that is just way too technical for the average user. And so it's typically when you're dealing with expert solutions, you'll have multiple solutions, right? So if I wanted to, I'll go through that in just a little bit. It's a complex UX. It's, you need to pay network fees and that type of thing. So it's very complex, and it's just too complicated for the average user. So speaking of complex, if a user wanted to earn 8% APY, which is interest rates on a stable coin, this is the process that they would currently have to do. And it's, includes paying very high ETH fees, which are network gas fees, which Nash doesn't involve, right? So if they want to do it properly, you would have to go through all of these steps and use multiple platforms. And it's just something that just doesn't work for the average user, and it's just way too complicated. So what Nash has done is we're looking to simplify that entire process for the average user to be able to take advantage of crypto and DeFi itself, right? So what we have is we have earnings on Nash, which is, it's between depositing euros and earning interest on your savings, it takes about 3 minutes in just one app. So I can go from euros into a DeFi high yield earnings account with just a few taps. And this is, obviously we are live in the Netherlands today, and we will be offering Ideal in the next few weeks. But today we offer open banking and SEPA transactions. And as you can see, it's just a few taps to get into earnings. Nash is what I would consider the equivalent of a Coinbase, Revolut, and PayPal combined with the most popular dApps, which are decentralized apps from the crypto DeFi ecosystem. So we offer everything crypto investors want, everything from investing in crypto to earning from crypto. And we also offer digital banks. So, or not digital banks, but we also offer, cash accounts, which is, digital banking features, right? So, many banks in the UK, if you look at the UK today, block transactions to and from crypto exchanges. With our platform, you actually get a Euro or a GBP account, and you can move in and out of crypto very easily. And we will also be offering debit cards attached to that bank account very soon. So it's an exciting time, and we're very excited to be here in the Netherlands, and we will be launching officially in the next month or so here. So please feel free to download the app from the App Store or Google Play Store to learn more. Thank you.
Great, thanks a lot, Kellic. I think a great presentation, and very nice that you're launching your product right now, and basically getting the Dutch market on board here. For everyone who's listening in, please type your questions in the chat. More than happy to ask them to Kellic. One question I had was maybe a bit more on the fun side. You had this very interesting front-end, back-end image.
Yeah, correct. It's not a photo of me.
Can you explain the symbolics behind that?
Yeah, sure. So you there's always with that photo, there's always the party in the front, and or it's serious business in the front, and then party in the back, right?
Okay.
And it's the mullet, and that's why there was this meme that was going around, and that was that meme, which is the DeFi and fintech itself. Yeah.
Nice. Wouter resonates with the haircut. To me, it looked a bit like a German football player from 1988.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So the crypto space is all about memes, right? And memes are what tell the story. And so I saw this one, and I thought this is a perfect thing for the presentation, because I already talked about DeFi being the back end and fintech being the front end, right?
Yeah.
So disrupting.
I think. Definitely an interesting one, and also the memes actually are maybe also to answer Wouter's question. What crypto should we all be investing in? I think that's what a lot of people are looking for from an asset side perspective, and their memes seem to be guiding the way as well, as Dogecoin is still doing quite a good job on the valuation side. But I think that's pretty hard to assess. But maybe what would be interesting is actually to how do one question maybe to extend on Wouter's question is how can the users or the investors get a good grip on what they're actually investing in, right? Because generally you talk about higher interest margins. Generally, that means there's also a higher risk. How do you assess that from a platform perspective, or how do you expect people to do that?
Sure. So I think if I look at the platform itself, what we do is we offer many of the major blockchains, right? So we offer Ethereum, Bitcoin, Neo, Avalanche, just the mainstays, right? And these are the blockchains where other coins are built upon. So you can purchase those there. We also allow for you to trade any number of coins. So the Shiba coins, or the all the dog memed coins that are very popular today, that have no intrinsic value but are increasing in value because they're so popular. I think it's people just have to do their own research when it comes to investing, right? And just like the traditional stock markets, you have to know what you're investing in, and just don't follow the hype or the just a simple meme that has come across. I mean, to give you a perfect example, is my stepfather invested in crypto, and I helped him initially just buy Bitcoin, but I recently spoke to him about 9 months later after initially investing, and I said, do you still have your crypto? He's like, yes, but I diversified. I went from Bitcoin only to Ethereum, so he has Bitcoin and Ethereum, and Dogecoin, which is like this dog meme coin, which I found very interesting. And so Doge has grown in popularity, but I think it's just doing your own research and making a sound investment.
Yeah, but I think you're really looking to be in a serious play, right? Because I think you're attaching it to banking services, so you want to be. Right. Let's say let's say, of course, the crypto world is also surrounded by sort of scammy advertisements and promises of going to the moon with evaluations, which can put people on the wrong foot, I would say, if you talk about
Absolutely.
Taking sound financial decisions. So I think I'm always happy with initiatives like yours, where you actually try to bring it in a more regulated space, where you actually try to look after people from a decent perspective.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's protections for the consumer, right? And regulation is coming to crypto, and I'm very happy about that, because that protects all of us, right? Yeah. And the rug pulls and the scams, become less and less every day, right? Because of regulation. So I think it's only a positive thing for crypto and the space in general.
Yeah, no, I fully agree. What kind of regulations are you currently dealing with to be able to offer these products?
So we are regulated out of Liechtenstein, and we have also so we've been approved by the DNB, the Nederlandse Bank here in the Netherlands. Mm-hmm. We're working with the FCA in the UK. So in each specific jurisdiction, we also get approvals, and we're also getting EMI licenses across Europe and then the UK. So we're really going the full regulated route, and we've been working with regulators from day one, right? So we want to really be a leader in this space.
Okay, great. I think that's really nice to do that. I think 2 questions by Malicio, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Will your banking card be a credit card or debit card in one? Is one question, and the second one is, what will your IBAN account letters be for European users?
So that's I guess a good question. And the card that Nash offers will be a debit card, and that will be to start with. So it'll be a debit card, and it will be how do you call it? No, so it won't be a physical card, but it'll be for Apple Pay and
a virtual card. Yeah,
a virtual card. Yeah, correct. Thanks. I couldn't think of the word. So that will be to start with when we first go to market. And with regards to the letters on the IBAN, I don't know what those will be, but I assume. So we work with a banking partner, and it's what they provide to us. So I don't know what those will be.
Yeah, so I think you probably work now with third-party providers, so you basically get their IBANs, right? But
correct.
If you get your own EMI license, you'll be able to issue your own, I would guess.
Yeah, correct.
And that's I think then probably when you could actually also pick, I'm not sure how much room there is, but to pick a certain sequence of letters.
That is correct,
yeah. All right, I hope that answers your questions, Malicio. Thank you very much, Kellic, for your explanation and your pitch. For everyone, please go to the poll section to rate Kellic's pitch and see how he did. I see. Thanks, by the way, Malicio, for copying your questions in the chat from the Q&A section. I just see now that you actually posted them there already. So thank you for sharing that. And thank you, Kellic. And maybe we'll see you at the end if the voting allows.
All right, great. Thanks.
Thanks. Great. All right, let's move on to the next section. Please also keep an eye out for the other question in the poll section. We would always love to hear that from you as well.